Alright, so I uncovered the tomatoes and then I'm going to go into the raised beds. As you can see here, there's just all the weeds are starting to come in. Weeds down the pathway, right in there. So you can see the weed problem of a regular garden, which you all know that. So here are the tomatoes. These are doing pretty good. I mean, they are really tall. This one here's a black cherry. This one is a super sweet 100. And this one here is a lemon boy. So this one, I just kind of grabbed one of those small round tomato cages and I've turned it upside down and stuffed it inside this triangular one because these will grow taller than this. So I put it up here so it can grow upwards of over 5 feet rather than just these normal ones that are like 3 feet tall. So those are those tomatoes, and we will walk out here. There's a dog. Every time you see the dog, he's just laying down. So we did some reorganizing. The grape is doing really well, and it's already starting to split off. Right here, it's got two directions, so one's going to go this way, one's going to go that way, and you can see that it is already wrapping around. So the potato, I mean, this was right here and the potatoes were over here. So I had to move them. So there's 3 left here, but they're all gonna go on that fence right there. There's nothing there. Nothing there up until you get to the back, right? That's the thornless blackberry. So they're gonna be right there, and then back there's gonna be the ducks. And this whole space right here is gonna be for the grapes. We have a tomato growing in a container. Just experimenting. They do good containers. You can grow these in a 5-gallon bucket. You can buy a $2 5-gallon bucket from Walmart, put in a good soil, good potting soil, and you can grow tomatoes, especially like a bush variety. This is an indeterminate, so it's going to grow. So I took our fencing right here and wrapped it around, and then I cut right here. I cut some of the wires out so there's actually room to put your hand in to get the tomatoes, but it'll grow up these fences as well. So that one is that's a beefsteak. So that is a larger tomato. So the last update, there was a lot of spinach, and most all that back there was very small, and there probably wasn't much here. But as you can see, this spinach has been thinned out a lot, and it's still just going crazy. And then I planted spinach. If this is the square right here, this top part I put spinach, and then the back part I put nasturtiums. Nasturtiums and marigolds and all those, they're trap crops. They're edible, and like for instance, that one right there, I've lost all the flowers from slugs. They crawl on top and they just kill it. But every time I've come out here, there's been slugs on marigolds, and a slug, in my raised beds, a slug has not touched any of the vegetables. But I have found slugs on the marigolds, thus there's no flowers on there, because it used to look like that. And there's one there. In fact, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but this one has been chopped off, fallen off right here, and there's slug slime all right here. But if you look around, even if you come right over here, see these strawberries? That one's almost ripe. There's no slug slime anywhere. So that's the advantage of companion planting. And herbs also are an insect repellent. They're almost like bug spray for your garden. They the smell of them alone will repel them. So I try to kind of put them around the edges. But anyway, so back to this crop. So you can see that I've got slug slime here, and I've got another marigold. In fact, I'll show you another one. Poor marigolds. This marigold, this is a French one, and right here, it's damaged from slugs. There's another marigold, slug. But none of the plants have slug slime on them, or damage from slugs. So you kind of have to lose marigolds to save your food, which is fine, that's their job. Trap crops. So yeah, so here, this section just took off. I mean, that is a lot of salad. There's the black seeded lettuce, doing good over here. Very soft. This is mix. This is like gourmet mix lettuces. Here we have, this is all arugula right here, which kind of looks like dandelion leaves. But here is the spicy, I'll grab one, spicy leaves. Herbs. So back there, so what I did is I put the small tomato cages, and there's 4 of them there. And this is just because this is what I had lying around, so I didn't have to go out and buy anything. Then I had this nylon netting. It's big squares. And I pulled it over just enough to tie it and then clothespin it, but it actually goes down the back. So it's actually a wall. And then nasturtiums, as you can see, will actually trellis and climb that. So those will actually grow up. Alright, so and then here's the potatoes. Not much to say. They're done. I mean, they're completely full of dirt and they're mulched. Now you just keep them watered and wait. Next year I'm probably going to do twice as much as that, if not more. Because I could do a whole video of just potatoes and how people in the back during times of hardship, especially in other countries, you can actually live off potatoes. I know they don't have all the vitamins and minerals you need, but if we're talking just calories and stuff to keep you going, a potato diet, if you had to, you could do breakfast, lunch, dinner. You could get about 3,000 calories a day just from potatoes. So they're great if you're unable to get food, if you're unable to get meat. You know, if you can supplement that with the stuff that gives you all the vitamins and minerals, you actually have a good carb in potatoes. And they're easy to grow and get a bunch of garbage cans. So I know right now they're cheap at the store, which is why some people don't grow them, because they're so cheap. But they're so easy to grow, you know, whatever. You can also can those. I've had canned potatoes, and surprisingly, they just taste like potatoes out of your garden. They don't taste weird or anything. So we're also going to do that. Extra, we're going to can. I'll go back to the tomatoes. So here we have pak choi. This got ate. We have a rabbit around here that I'm trying to figure out how to solve that problem. Make Mr. Rabbit go away permanently. But anyway, so we have a rabbit that I can't seem to catch. This is pak choi, and we got dill and parsley and lettuce. Marigold again, damaged. Marigold right there, damaged right on the top. So every marigold I have is damaged. And I planted more marigolds. We have a mix here. We had a volunteer kale right here. Apparently I dropped some seed. We have more red Russian kale and just put it around it. So that's the update. Thank you.